Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Fusion 360 video, and I'm going to be going over the basic operations of Fusion 360 and how to create a basic three-dimensional part. So we're going to open up Fusion 360. Takes a minute to load since this is a cloud-based program. We'll go ahead and let this open up. Okay, normally the first thing I'll do is go ahead and change that to top view. And then looks like it's still loading. Then we'll go ahead and go to create a sketch here, and then we'll click here. And then we're gonna draw some basic parts. So we're gonna draw a circle there. So we're gonna grab that tool there. Let me undo that. I meant for that to go somewhere else. So we're gonna select that circle, and on the 125 there, we're gonna go ahead and draw an 80 millimeter circle. Then over here in the center, we're gonna draw a. Let's just make this 50. Okay, now we're gonna put these lines on here. And I'm going to purposely make these non-tangent because I want to show you how to use the constraint tools. So we're going to go from there over to here. Now you could obviously see that these aren't tangent with the circle. So to fix that, there's a tool up here called tangent. And what you want to do is select the line and then select the circle. And then you want to select the line and then select the circle. And then you also want to do the same over here with any of your drawings to make sure that these are tangent. Okay, so once that's completed, we want to go ahead and put another circle in the middle there. We're going to make this a 60 millimeter circle. And then we're going to drag another one in here. Let's get our circle tool. We're going to drag another one in here. Make this 30. Okay. So this is our basic part. I'm not really going to be dimensionalizing this. I would if it called for that. But right now it's just a tutorial on showing you how to do the basics of this. So once we want to get to the point where we want to extrude this, we want to come up to here, up to the solid. Then we want to go to the extrude. And then we want to go, I normally go ahead and spin this so it shows some orthographic view. And then we want to go ahead and click on here. First thing we want to do is extrude that up 15 millimeters. Now once you hit OK, this stuff's going to disappear, and it's kind of a little freaky when you're first learning Fusion 360, but don't worry about it. Your stuff's still there. You want to come up here to sketches, and then it just turns the eye off. So you want to go ahead and click that eye back on, and then we're going to go ahead and select these, and then we're going to go to extrude. We're going to extrude these up. Let's go to 50 millimeters, click OK. I want that one to be a little smaller, so we're going to go back, select extrude, and then we're going to bring it down. Bring that down to -15 and hit OK. Okay, this is how you would draw like a basic part. Now we're going to come over here, and I'm going to show you a couple more features. We're going to go to the top view. I'm going to show you how to use your circular pattern. So what we want to do is come back to sketch, and then we want to click on get the circle tool, and then we want actually line tool first. I want to put a line in here just to make sure that the circles are going straight. So we're going to go ahead and put a circle there. Let's make that circle 4, or actually let's undo that. Let's zoom in here. So we're going to go get our magnifying glass here, and we'll just click at that point and then zoom in. I'm going to get a circle. I'm going to put it there. We're going to let's do a 5 millimeter circle. Okay, now we're going to go click on our zoom. I don't have a mouse. I'm using a laptop pad, so it's a little bit more difficult to do this stuff. So what we want to do is come up here to create, and we want to create a circular pattern. And we want to select our first piece to work with. We want to come over here to this center point, Now it's asking where the center point of our rotation will be. So we're going to click that. We're going to click there. An automatic default, it gives you 3. So we're going to add some more to this. We're going to add 7. 7 is good. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. So now we have our holes here. So let's go ahead and rotate this. Now we'll go ahead and go to solid. Go to the extrude. Now we're going to zoom in. We're going to need to zoom in on these. So go ahead and zoom in. Get your extrude. You want to select these until they're blue, like this. That one you'll need to get both pieces because you have that line in there. Created geometry. So we'll go ahead and pull these, but come over here, change to the operation, click the drop down arrow and put cut. So now we're going to go to the solids again. Let's do this again. I think this might have drawn these from the bottom, so let's go ahead and rotate this around. Well, it doesn't look like it did, so let's just go ahead and go to the operations, go to cut, and then drag these down. And keep clicking off that arrow. Try this one more time. Solids, extrude. Let's get all of these. Okay, grab the arrow, drag straight through. Click OK. And make sure they went through. Oh, it looks like I was a little short from going through. That's okay. This is just for a demonstration. So we'll go ahead and let's minus this back out. Now I'm going to go ahead and rotate this, show you guys how to use the rectangular tool. We're going to go ahead and click top so it straightens the drawing. We're going to come over here to create sketch, and we're going to create this, click that little thing piece there. Now we're going to draw the circle here. Let's draw this 7 millimeters. We're going to come up here to create pattern. We're going to come down to rectangular pattern. We're going to click there. Now we're going to drag this little arrow across, and then this is the distance right here. This is 40 millimeters so far, and this is the amount of circles. So we want to put 4 in there. So once we're okay with that, we hit OK. Now we can go ahead and spin this. We'll go to the solids, and then we'll click on extrude. So these now, oh, these are from the bottom. So we'll have to go spin this around, select these. Go ahead and click here and get these. Sometimes they're hard, the circles are hard to select. So just make sure that that line turns white, and then you'll get it. Come over here to operation, go down to cut, grab this arrow, pull straight up. The red shows you where you're going as far as gives you a preview. Now we'll go ahead and spin this. So this is our part here. When we first created this part, we used our constraints. We used the tangent constraint to make sure that these were tangent. We used our circular pattern to create these round circles, and we used our rectangular pattern to create these. Now we want to go ahead and add some details, so we can come over here to the fillet. Let's go ahead and rotate that a little more. Select the areas we want to add a fillet to, and go ahead and enter it in. I'll put 2, and then we'll go ahead and get these lines here. Come up to fillet, it's this icon right there, type 2. Okay, now maybe I'll do these inside ones. Hold down control, go to fillet, type 2, enter. Okay, this is going to be our part. And go ahead and come over here to the fit and fit the whole thing to window. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial on how to create a basic part in Fusion 360, how to do a circular pattern, and how to do a rectangular pattern, how to add some fillets. Hopefully you enjoy watching and you got some useful tips out of this video. Thanks again for watching.